How's it going, guys? Demont back with another video. And today is another episode of the PYT, I believe. I don't think I'm doing anything new. However, I do have my cards already out. So the decks we're using are the Vice Versa deck, the Native American deck. We have the Sigmund Freud Oracles, and then the Ibiza God Tarot Oracles, or Major Arcana, so same difference, right? And then the Botanical Inspirations. And of course, these are the decks that I've made, so I don't know if you would like to, oh yeah, that's what we can do. Pick a pile, or pick a deck, right? Or pick a side. Choose your fate. I know one looks like it's probably smaller than the other one, but I'm not using all these cards. I'm going to let you know that right now. Because, yeah, definitely. So the left side is a little bit more than the right side, but I'm going to give y'all a couple seconds to choose while I'll get the oracles set up for each one of you. I do feel like I still am picking up on the energy of the reading that I did about, was it last night or the night before? It was one of the readings I literally just put out, and about the now, see, I end up picking up Mother's Child from one of those readings, right? And then I ended up showing up on the thing. But the last reading I believe I did, it was the storytelling, and it was showing about how somebody, I don't know, I need to go back and watch it. I just know that I end up doing a reading, and somebody ends up going too far. That's going to get themselves caught up in a situation, and that the child might end up witnessing that person getting, going too far, that it might end up, putting them, help making them grow up all distorted. So the two cards that fell out are Belief and Iceberg. The last time this card came out, somebody was on ice. So maybe somebody is on ice again. And then on the bottom of this deck is Do. So Belief, Iceberg, and Do. Oh, but it says, just as no one can be forced into belief, so no one can be forced into unbelief. And then Iceberg, it says, the mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. And then with the Do, it says, if you can't do it, give up. Oh, shit. It's a little bold, right? As I open up the oracles for this one, we have Krishna, which is strength and karmic power, balance, self-control. Well, balance and self-control. So somebody is needing to believe, need to focus on believing, needing to have faith. The star popped out, which just talks about healing. It's Mahavira, the light at the end of the tunnel, a time of peace, harmony, and opportunity. Because maybe I might split it up. So one side can be, and then the other side, right? So this is, so the belief and the star is for the first deck. Actually, we're going to do that over here, right? Put that over here with that one. And then this is going to be for the other one. So somebody is needing to heal and believe, right? And then someone's on ice, and Let's say someone's on ice, and at the bottom of the deck we have Ganesha, which is the Wheel of Fortune. It is time for a new direction. You decide how to create your life. Oh wow, look at that. At the bottom of the deck, you have do, and then you have Wheel of Fortune. But they're basically saying, it's time for a new direction. Taking action in a new direction. Doing something different. Oh, but the card that fell was the Magician. Wow, look at that. Manifestations. Apollo, alchemy, where ideas and actions come together. So if you picked this pile, this is all about getting out of the cold, right? Changing your mind about something. And it's getting off of ice too. And in taking action, manifesting. Oh wow! At the bottom of the deck that y'all chose, who chose deck 2 is your ancestors are contacting you. Downloads. Wow, wow, wow! Right. And then at the bottom of this deck is adult business. Oh wow! Right. Belief and the star. Right. If you don't think that you can, if you don't think that you can do it. But right? If you think you can do it, then give up. But at least try it. If you feel like you can do it, try it. You don't know where it's gonna lead you. Now I'm not, I can't say I'm not promoting anything. I mean, if you do whatever your heart feels. So even with that adult entertainment, I put that adult entertainment not in a specifics of like porn. However, right? I mean, if that's what floats your boat, then by all means, go ahead and do it. Then don't let nobody judge you, or don't worry about anybody's judgment on the fact of the matter. Just because you want to do something that's out of the ordinary, that speaks to you more than a regular 9 to 5, then do that. It's not like you were prostituting, and I'm not like trying to knock anybody that does that either. Hey, everybody's life path is different, And the one thing that I'm learning about just being on a solo path, right? Or just because I like to say a divine path, right? Because we all go through a spiritual journey, but I'm learning with my spiritual path, right? My individual solo journey is that my guides, God, even my higher self, are all pushing me towards facing my fears. I think that's how it's always been growing up. It's just when I'm finding out who I am, it's facing those fears. But it says, Sweet Pea, Letheris, Doratus, blissful pleasure. Follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. Oh, wow. That seems like that's a hint to something, right? Ignorance is bliss, they say. But bliss, honestly, is a lot better than doubt. We have pansy, viola tricolor. It says, sweet thoughts. Pray you love, remember, and there are pansies. That's for thoughts. And at the bottom we have violet. Faithfulness and modesty. Modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge and the heart for truth. So at the bottom of these decks is literally talking about taking action in a new direction, having faith, and being modest about it. What says modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge. So definitely learning something new, being blissful about whatever it is that you're doing, and having sweet thoughts, or just remember the thought that counts. I guess whatever this action is for this second deck, but let's pull the first one out. Adult business. Adult business. Don't knock it until you try it. And do research, of course. Don't just jump in head first. I mean, unless that's what you want to do. But I feel like the more unique you do it, the more authentic you are with what it is that you're doing, the less likely it's going to be for somebody to copy you. Right? Copycat life. I need to write more into that life card, because that can be in a lot of things. Because at first I had that as me trying to talk about a little piece of my life, but then I was like, well, I can just talk about my life, depending on how the cards come out, regardless. But that one can be about the board game or the movie life, right? Because that one was about Eddie Murphy and, was it Martin Lawrence? Right? And they went to jail for life and then spent literally their entire lives in jail, but they end up managing to get out. It was like a black version of Shawshank Redemption to me, even though I've only seen it probably like twice in my entire life for me to even say that, for me to come out with words like that. But oh wow, so somebody is definitely in the adult business, or something about adult business is here. And then we also have, if I really did black magic, I would be a billionaire, not wasting it on you. Oh, wow. So does somebody think that you out here being a hoe? I mean, the star is here. Oh, so maybe you want to do, maybe you do adult entertainment, right? Adult businesses, but people are questioning how you got it because they think that you're doing that black magic. That's a bad draw. So we have physical abuse. Oh, that's what I said about that's a bad draw, because that's one of the cards I pulled up. But we also have physical abuse, social media. I'm straight but curious. Oh shit. Save your money. Oh, somebody's gonna need a judge. Wow. You can't run from what's fated pussy. Ooh. I need TLC. A red rat is also. Isn't that red rat? Is it? What's the name of this song? Oh, Red Rat is the name of the artist, but Dwayne is the name of the song. You could be Dwayne. Soulmates is here, and then we also have Checkup. It's about that time. If you missed them. Healing card, right? Being blissful. So maybe there's been some talk around the town about somebody, right? Social media is here. Somebody is straight but curious. Save your money. But somebody is straight but curious. So clearly somebody's on the low. Dragons is playing now by Princess Nokia. But that checkup, I mean, that card was originally to go check up for doctors, just to get tested. And it wasn't implying that you actually had anything. But then I already have a burning card. So it's just like, if that card pops up, then yeah, definitely that can be the indicator to go talk to your doctor, even if you personally don't have anything. But if you're dealing with anybody, though, just to be sure. But somebody is definitely missing you, though. Or if not, then you probably should hit whoever you're missing, right? If you, whatever your belief systems are, you better throw them out the window, because somebody needs some healing here. And it's telling you to take a different direction, right? The light is at the end of the tunnel. Oh, wait, maybe that was the star, right? Yeah, the star was about taking a different... But yeah, but that's the general consensus for both sides. So yeah, the light is at the end of the tunnel. So if you're hurt or whatever, if you're hurt about something, then it's time for you to kind of go heal that, right? You better go check up on them. Even if, there's a soulmates here that somebody needs. Yeah, somebody definitely needs TLC. You can't run what's fated. That's definitely, that's somebody being stubborn. They don't wanna they don't wanna make amends. That's what it is. But they are hurt though. Ain't that some shit? Judge. Okay. So they think that that you're gonna judge them because of everything, right? Save your money. That's just probably an indicator. It could be save your money for a judge, right? But somebody could be getting blackmailed. If the judge is save your money, but I'm straight and curious, social media. Somebody's watching you. Physical abuse. Online, right? Somebody's watching you online, verbally. Physical abuse, not verbally. Yeah. But the physical abuse, that still could be like exactly what it is. So somebody's being physically abused, and they need to. Somebody's being physically abused, but it's somebody that's somebody, right? That's straight but curious. They're watching on social media. So they are the ones that probably need to save their money up for a judge. Whoever is being physically abused, you probably need to save your money for a judge, because that's a bad joint you're dealing with. And yeah. Oh, right. So yeah. So you're probably dealing with somebody, two people essentially, and one of them is in the adult business, but somebody's being physically abused. This whole, if I did black magic, I would be a billionaire and not wasting it on you. That right there is more so about somebody else aside from this, honestly. So you could be dealing with somebody else, and then they think that whatever fuck shit is happening is because of that person, and they think they're accusing them from doing black magic when it's the person that you're actually dealing with that's doing all the physical abuse to you. Also, at the bottom of this deck is Money Talks but Jesus Walks. Oh, it's funny when we have Brighter Days by Kurt Franklin, a gospel song comes in. But I'm glad we are kind of getting into this, because I actually just made this card, right? This is the first time this card is showing up. But the reason why I made this card, has something to do with how, right? Because I'm in this whole different path, right? I'm in a new direction in my life, and I'm focusing on having my own business. That includes, what y'all guys see here. This is one of my businesses that I'm doing is, tarot cards. However, there was a gentleman that hit me up online that was going to pay me some money for a sexual favor. And he was a fine gentleman too. And the thing about it is, I would have done it if he would have had, if you didn't offer money to me. He was a gentleman. If he wasn't a gentleman, but he was a fine brother, right? And I wouldn't have had any issues with whatever favor that he wanted, to do. But the fact that he wanted to throw money in my face, I'm just like, yeah, no. However, right, I offered him a different alternative, right? I suggested that, well, I mean, if you want to feel good, I can give you a massage, you know, as a better alternative. You know, you could kind of get your fix a little bit without going all the way, overstepping boundaries and getting you. Well, won't get caught up with me because I don't really get myself involved in situations. But we have, what is that? Knave of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Phoenix rising out of the ashes. Something has ended. Oh, look, there's a Wheel of Fortune again. Y'all can see that. And that's the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. Right? Now, and I'm pretty sure that he offered that money because, I don't know, somebody's in his ear about something. I really feel like he's associated with somebody that knows me because there's just no way in hell that you're just going to, like, randomly hit me up like that. Especially when I reached out to him on more than one occasion that was about business, right? Just want to put that out there. But what also, the reason why I put that, the money talks but Jesus walks is, right? Before that, though, which is crazy because I want to know, like, how I would have finessed that. Because I probably still would have did something with him. But I don't know. I would have probably found the way to finesse that situation because, again, he was a fine brother who I really had no issues with, you know. I would have definitely been down to do something with him. You know, I was just taken back that he was offering me money to do it, though. Like, I mean, if you just want some, just ask for it. Like, but that's the thing. That's why the story is coming up because he comes off as straight. But he could be curious. Not even insinuating that he's gay or bisexual or even, well, I mean, potentially on the down low. I don't know, but when you paying for it, though, I don't know. I mean, you paying for it, though. And I'm pretty sure that wasn't his first time accessing a dude. So, but look. But, however, right? So, on these platforms that I'm putting myself out there for. Well, I'm on, what is that, Jacked and Grinder now, right? So I'm kind of putting myself out there that I'm not really trying to do anything sexual with anybody. So, I mean, that's out of the question. And I've literally stated that I'm not really communicating with anybody unless they're going to provide me with weed. That sounds pretty fucked up if you really, you know, when those apps are supposed to be for dating, but 9 times out of 10 ain't nobody on there for dates. They only on there to hook up. That's it. You may find like a dude once in a blue moon to chill with, but they are out there trying to make money and fuck. But me being on those platforms now, you know, I'm putting myself out there to photography. I let them know I do my podcast and tarot and massaging is another thing that I'm putting myself out there to do. And I've actually had somebody, you know, get a massage twice. Now, with that massage, the first time was cool. The second time, he didn't sort of overstep the boundary. And that's probably why I haven't seen him in a while now. And the reason why I say that is because, like, you know, I've explained, I do massages. However, right, I can be a little bit intimate with mine. Again, not actual sex, right? I'm not putting my mouth on nobody. I'm not riding anybody or bending over for anybody for that matter. You know, and nobody's doing anything for me for, you know, none of that. It's just, I know that sometimes people want to feel good, you know, and they need a release. So, I mean, you can get a massage with a little release. But that's going to cost extra. And that's something that should be discussed prior to, you know, you stepping foot into my office, because it's more of it's a mind thing, for real, for real. Like, I need to be prepared for something like that, just so, like, you know, I can be prepared for that. Like, nobody's really expecting that to happen. So the first time, you know, everything was cool, and then I explained to him everything about boundaries and shit. So then second time comes around, you know, he lets me know in mid massage that he wants that. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Mind you, I got gloves on too, so like I'm doing the best that I can to be safe. And I had towels down. I always got towels down because you're using oils and shit. Like, it's a lot to fucking clean up. But, you know, so in the mid of the massage, he decides to add on to that. So you know, oh wow, I did what he requested, and then, you know, he asked for the price, right? I told him 100, added on to whatever the $60 massage was, right? Because I feel like, you know, again, I wasn't expecting that too. Who the hell wants to be cleaning up that stuff every single time, right? So of course you want to hike up a price. So motherfuckers ain't gonna be asking for it too much. But I didn't argue with him or anything, because I told him 100. He's just like, is that even? Like, he questioned, and I'm like, I went with it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna argue with him, because it's like, you know, just get the fuck out my room, my room right now, you know. but and so it was $100 even, instead of $160 as I needed it to be. But the thing about it was, you know, I was still able to make some money without really sex, is what I'm trying to get at. You know, I was able to do a massage twice with an extra benefit for that person. But I ended up doing that massage, or with that client, twice before I got that offer from that gentleman, you know. So I found that pretty interesting, you know. But what we have here, right? Knight of Naval Wands is about passion, but it's also a student, or could it be somebody younger as well? We have 2 pages here, right? Page of Wands, Page of Coins. But this card specifically looks like the Phoenix Rising. Passionate action. Something is dying, or something needs to die in order for you to kind of gain stability. Five of Pentacles is about being left out in the cold, and this one specifically is about being in your head about finances, apparently, or your business, or starting up something, right? Didn't we say it was the adult star, right? Or the adult business? Save your money was in that quote. Save your money. You're in your head about your finances. Time to save it. Time to save whatever money you got. Because with this right here, somebody's being sneaky. Somebody's trying to get away with something. This is also the thief card. So somebody could be stealing your money, and you're trying to figure out where the hell your money has been at. Could be that adult entertainer. If it's not the adult entertainer and you are the adult entertainer, then you need to figure out who it is that is, you know, manipulating the situation. Something about your belief being blissful. Maybe you've been not believing that somebody would steal from you. Maybe you've been in bliss this entire time. Celebrating and drinking. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is all about a celebration. but something's got to give. It's about celebration, but you see, it's like she's got her cup up in the air. It's like she's trying to offer something up. Eight of Wands is about a message, lovers. So there's a message about a love connection. Needing to send a message, right? About a connection, a love connection. Or I wouldn't say a love connection. I mean, the lovers is there, so there's somebody that you have love for in a connection. But it's needing to communicate with them about your finances, about what's been on your mind, what's been in your head, how you feeling, right? Your thoughts. This thief, you feel like somebody's stealing from you. You need to communicate that to whoever it is. Something's got to give, right? With that three of cups, something's got to give. We have the ace. No, that's not the ace. That's just number one. That's the magician. At the other, there's the strength card. Gaining strength to manifest, to change whatever your situation is, to do, right? Do in a new. If you can't do it, give up. It's time for a new direction. You decide how you create your life. And then it says, modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge, and heart for truth. So it's more so about like you need to kind of get yourself together to face the facts. You literally get yourself together, because do you see this person? He's a mess right now. You got to get yourself together. Get yourself together, literally, because the Pentacles is all about self. It's all about finances, but it's also about self-worth, right? If you don't think you're good enough, Unpretty is playing right now about TLC. Oh shit! And wasn't one of the cards talk about you need something about TLC? I need TLC. Yeah, I need TLC. So you may be feeling a little bit unpretty as well. You may be feeling like you are less than, right? Because the Five of Pentacles is all about a lack mentality. And you have the Page of Pentacles there too, who is someone who may not have it all. So you could be in your head about your finances, about offering. Oh, you could be trying to offer somebody something, right? Or you want to offer something to somebody, but you don't feel like you're good enough. All right, so I remember this was right here, right? That Phoenix rising, something has to die in order for you to be king. It's literally talking, because the Phoenix rising is about something dying, and then, the Phoenix is rising from the ashes. And then these three. Yeah, communicating a love offer. Oh, yep. Trying to offer something. Sending a message. Yeah. All the Things She Said now is playing by Tattoo. All the Things She Said running through my head. All the things she said. This is not enough, right? All the things she said. You know what's so crazy? Just because somebody says things to you don't mean that you gotta believe everything that they tell you, right? Three of Pentacles. I'm lying. That's the Empress. But it's technically in reverse, right? Well, her back is turned. Oh, look at that. Five of Pentacles. Why I keep saying Pentacles? Five of Swords. Because maybe there's something going on with the physical, right? It's something with it has something to do with a person. That's what I'm saying. Pentacles is something tangible. That's what it is. That's why. Whatever it is that you are doubting or that you don't have belief in, or that that you're doubting yourself about, it's something that you can change. That it's tangible to change it. It's in your control. But you have the Star here and the Knight of Pentacles. There we go with the Pentacles again. But I'm actually saying it right though. But Star again is about healing. It seems like, and then the Knights are all about travel. This Knight is a slow traveler, so this might be some slow healing, or maybe it's something that has been a process for you to heal. Oh, yeah. That could be it. You could be literally wanting to apologize, wanting to reconcile with somebody, but you've been all in your head about your worth in the situation. I guess maybe this is what you have been dealing with in the background that's leading up to this. You can go through it again, right? Check up. It's about that time if you really missed them. Soulmates. I need TLC. You can't run from what's fate. Right? So if this is soulmate, if this is a soulmate connection and it's definitely fated, and the only reason why you've got conflict in your life is because of the distance of that person, then it's time to make a judgment call. Right? It's time to get a judge. Save your money. And I'm straight but curious. I think it's about time. I'm not saying come out, right? Because that's not even the case. But the people that you are involved with sexually need to know, especially if you're dealing with a woman. Especially if you're dealing with a woman. But I will say that if that's somebody that you're having sexual relations with, I think she should be aware, right? I'm not saying you gotta, but I mean that most likely will kind of have everybody talking then, because that's kind of like outing yourself. Oh shit! But it says adult business here, right? So maybe this could be like an actual adult star who is straight but is curious, but they've been being blackmailed as well. That's funny because that gentleman does have a OnlyFans too. That's physical abuse. It could be in an abusive relationship with somebody as well. Or you could be the abuser, one of the two, but it's a badge on. Whatever this relationship, situationship is, it's a badge on. And if you don't think that you're worth it, at least going to this person, the person that they think that is doing black magic on you, you better change your belief systems and go into that direction. Especially if this is if you're getting information about a person that you used to care about, and it's from somebody that does not know that person, you should not take no advice from anybody about that person. And even if it is people that they know, right? Even if it's mutual friends, I still wouldn't get no advice from nobody. If you got questions and curiosities about somebody, then you need to go do your own damn research and don't have nobody involved in your damn business. So that was 39 minutes in, and now we are going to pile 2, right? Well, it says iceberg here. It says the mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. Magician, Apollo, the alchemy where ideas and actions come together. Oh, look at that. So somebody needs to manifest this melting of the iceberg. All right, where actions and ideas come. Our mind is like an iceberg. It floats on with 1/7 of its bulk above water. I'm still trying to figure that one out my damn self. But we have sweet thought, well, the pansy, which is sweet thoughts. Pray you love, remember, and there are pansies. That's for thoughts. I mean, again, your ancestors are here, getting you to wake up, or they're down, giving you downloads, right? Whenever you get those rings in your ears, those are your ancestors communicating with you. If you could just sit still and process what it is that they're giving it to. Manifesting. I mean, whatever it is, right? If you're on ice about it, it's time to take action on it. If you can't do it, give up. But that's saying like if you can't do it, that's saying like if you're constantly not doing it is what they're saying. Like if you can't do it, give up. That's not saying that, oh, I'm trying and it's not working out. Of course it's not going to work out because you're not trying hard enough. You know. But then if you be like, well, I'm trying, I'm giving it all that I've got, then if you come to that conclusion that you felt like you gave it all you got, then give up. But I don't know, right? Because it says if you can't do it, give up. And then with the next card, it says it's time for a new direction. And then something about faithfulness and modesty. Any more? Obsession. All right. Not that it's thinking about taking wash my hands. Comedy specials is at the bottom of this deck. So maybe you definitely need a good laugh after this. Oh yeah, definitely you're gonna need a laugh after this. Well, I mean, I don't know. I can't really speak for. We about to find out in a minute. But we have here CEO, independent contractor, entrepreneur, boss, right? If you've been on ice about something, it's time to take action. So if you have your own business, or if you don't, if you've been thinking about it, right? Where ideas and actions come together. So, right, if you've been in a standstill about whatever kind of ideas, it's time to take action on them, especially if you want to own your own business. It's about that time, right? Breathe, meditate, pray up, wusa. Didn't that say something about praying? Oh, this says something about pray. Yeah, pray, love, remember, and there are pansies. That's for thoughts. Dancer. We have Touched by Amorion playing. Take a hint. So you could want to have your own business, your own dancing business, right? And if you're not a dancer, then it has something to do with music, or at least involves dancers. So you could be a stripper as well. But I think I have stripper in here in one of those decks, right? So, but I intentionally specifically wrote dancer out there just so that can be, the main thing. Oh, I wanted to keep them separate just in case, because a dancer is a dancer and a stripper is a stripper who is labeled as a dancer to not really demean, to not belittle or degrade the woman, honestly. So, but the only reason why I added the stripper is to give it more flair to whoever it is. And I got adult entertainer, so. But obsession. Oh, you could be obsessed with the idea of dancing. So, yeah, definitely time to take action on it if you're obsessing over it. Oh, well then, nah, right? We have a butt buddy and a bottom bitch here. Oh, wow. Let me find out if these two are connecting. I wasn't trying to do that, but verbal abuse. Lesson learned. Dr. Frankenstein's creature. You are magic shapeshifter. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So, what I get from that, right? Shit. Alchemy. That's literally magic or science, where ideas and actions come together. Somebody's been on ice for a while, and now it's time to take action on their ideas. You need to start meditating. Have a regular a regular prayer, like a actual praying routine. You know how Muslims, they pray like 7 times a day. Well, maybe you should like incorporate some type of prayer in your life. If you don't want to pray, well, there's the meditation. Incorporate some meditations. If you don't want to do meditations, then here we go. Just simply have a breathing moment. You know, just do those breathing exercises throughout the day, and I'm telling you, that will have you in a different mindset, and especially with your adult, well, different mindsets, and then it will help you on really taking action. You'll be more focused on this title, being an entrepreneur. You know, the dancer is good and all, or maybe you're a business or a boss, right? Who runs dancers. Wow, right? Right? And you've been on standstill. You probably run a business of dancers. Or maybe you are a business, you're an entrepreneur, you have a dancer that maybe is obsessed. Take a hint. Take a hint is here next to this dancer. So I don't know if you are the dancer or if you are the entrepreneur, the CEO of a business, right? But you better take a hint. Either you take a hint of the dancer or you take a hint of the CEO. But somebody is obsessed. And they are literally a butt buddy or a bottom bitch. So, and I mean, we can, well, in this deck, right, I don't look at these as positive words, you know, especially, I mean, people look at the bottom bitch as, you know, being that head honcho, ride or die. I mean, that sounds good, but if the fact that they come here together with this obsession, with the obsession and butt buddy card, I don't know. That's definitely something you should take a hint for. That's a red flag right there. And they're verbally abusive. Oh, well, see. Because I was like, well, there's physical abuse over here and there's verbal abuse over here. So y'all could go hand in hand. Or maybe it's a lesson learned about a Dr. Frankenstein's creature. So yeah. If you know the story of Dr. Frankenstein's creature, that could be your lesson learned to whatever kind of verbal abuse that you've been going through with a bottom bitch who's obsessed, either with a dancer who is their own boss. Oh shit. But somebody sees that you are magic, and a shapeshifter is involved. So you have a shapeshifter and you have Dr. Frankenstein's creature over here. So, I'm going to use a different deck for this pile. I'm kind of glad I went with that one, because this one maybe needs, with the shapeshifter here, I might need the Native American deck. But as I split it, right, we have 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is about missed opportunities or not seeing something coming. And this deck for me is about growing pains. Knight of Cups is about action, emotional actions. However, the Knight of Cups is also the download card as well. Growing pains and somebody being on the download. All right. So you got somebody straight and curious over here, and somebody's got is hiding their emotions over here. I mean, with that shapeshifter there, right? Stay Flow by Solange is playing. Six of Wands is that victory. I was going to say forward movement and victory, right? You have Hangman and King of Wands. King of Wands still popped up. Why do I feel like the King of Wands showed up? Oh, maybe that was in the last deck, right? The King of Wands did show up. I remember that because he had the red beard. Six of Wands. It's moving forward. If you really want a victory, right? If you really want this to work out, if you really want a success for your business to succeed, however, right? Better look at it from a different perspective. It's literally like whoever this person that you're dealing with is a player. A player for real. Ten of Cups. They're definitely out for your happiness. It's been a long time coming, right? The reason why I say that, because it's like, this is a tall tree and it's like a possum here. I believe that's a possum or wild animal. But they're climbing up this tall tree. And then next to it is a mantis. So there could be somebody in cahoots. Well, I mean, there was a bottom bitch here, so that's who that mantis is. That praying mantis is that bottom bitch who's obsessed. So I don't know if this is somebody that you've been working with this entire time, and you need to cut somebody off. It's funny because somebody needs to get cut off over here too. The King of Wands is somebody that's a player. But you have the Wands there nonetheless. That's about action, literally. Right? And I'm also getting a Philly deck. You also could be needing to, well, it's a new direction, so it's taking some direction in your life. Here we go with the Nine of Swords. Stress, worry, and having anxieties. However, I feel like there's some type of because I was going to say protection, but I feel like there's a whip here. Somebody's whipped and probably got these ladies whipped. Oh, right. Could be that CEO boss, right? King of Pentacles. You see, he's just sitting there by himself, working on something. But this is a pinnacle, though. So he's working on his business by himself. You probably need to go solo on your business, especially if you are the dancer. You may need to go solo. You might not need a group. Oh, look at that. Knight of Swords is being flighty. So yeah, you probably. Oh wow. Right, there's a group of people here, and you might need to break free from, to move away from, to quickly get out of this situation. Damaged by Danity Kane that's playing. Ace of Wands. There's that fire again. There's that action. It's something about creativity. You got all these wands, all this fire. It's something about your passion. What are you passionate about? That's what it is. You've been on ice, and now it's time for you to I was gonna say cool it down, but no, it's time for you to get your ass up and get it hot and get that ass hot. I I know I speak on about how we're getting into cuffing season soon, right? Uh, but that don't mean that you stop working. You stop chasing your dreams. That don't mean you put everything on ice now because you want to be all booed up. Look at that moon. You got the moon here. About illuminations, secrets being revealed, coming to the light, illumination. There's a figure there smoking under the full moon with two wolves. Ten of swords. Oh, Ten of swords over here. Ten of swords here at the bottom of this deck, and you got an empress over here. So something's definitely has to come to an end, or you're going to be betrayed. Ten of swords is all about endings. It's either ending something, you being betrayed, or something else ending. And when I talk about an ending, bro, or sis, yeah, something needs to end. If you have the sun, you have the sun here as well now. And when the sun comes out with the moon, to me, that talks about an eclipse. So something really has to get cut out. You got to cut out whatever the fuck is going on over here. Six of coins. Six of cups, right? Six of cups. Eight of coins, or eight of pentacles, eight of wands. Six of pentacles. Well, I keep saying pentacles. I just love the word pentacles. Six of wands, and you got six of cups here. Six of cups is about nostalgia, reconciliation. This to me reminds me of The Bug's Life, or that movie Bug's Life, because you got like all the animals here. You also could be getting what is that? Lion King? Oh, excuse me. Hakuna Matata specifically. But it's more so in that scene, right? When he met Timon and Pumbaa. And it was they were going hunting for food, or they were looking for food, and they found like that bark of insects. That's what that reminds me of. But it's reconciling, or you just being nostalgic about something, about the past. Eight of Pentacles is your hard work and effort into something. This right here goes along with this. Pray, meditate, or breathe, meditate, pray up. This person is literally, looks like he's in a sauna, or he's bathing. Yeah, like he's like trying to recover, or something like that. And then you got eight of wands. Eight of wands again is about a message. We have eight of wands from over here, eight of wands here. Y'all could be connected. Whoever this group is and whoever this group is, y'all could be in the same situation. You got a dancer here who's a bottom bitch butt buddy, and you got an adult entertainer, adult business over here. So, hey, you pick it out, But something needs to end. Somebody has to do something, and somebody needs to take action into a different direction. That's definitely what the main theme is taking direction, or taking action in a new direction. I guess this is more specifically, right, on who needs to pinpoint this. But you've been reminiscing about somebody from your past that you've been working, or maybe I should read it right to left. Messaging, sending a message, working on messaging, sending a message to someone about your past or from your past, right? But there's a boss here. There's a boss. There's a emperor here. There's a boss daddy right here in this deck, and he needs to take action. Your business is probably on ice right now is because of the people that you got around. Whoever that ride or die bottom bitch butt buddy is, that's who's very obsessed with your business. Probably the one you gotta cut off and walk away. Also, that sun is about enlightenment. So you got some secrets coming out, and then that's going to help you be more enlightened on how to run things as well. So I don't know if you're about to go out smoking with somebody, which is also kind of double confirmation. You know, King of Wands here, he's smoking. So you could be out smoking with somebody, and some information is about to come to you. Literally, some information is about to come to you that you're going to have to really think about. To really kind of reflect on. Oh yeah, reflect on from your past. Don't Let Me Down by Solange is playing. Ten of Swords. Something has to come to an end. I don't know if this is your dancers that you gotta let go. But there's somebody that, there's a group here. I don't know. Oh, wow, look. Ace of Cups. You may got feelings for them, but they could be a snake. Ooh, go within. Please go within. Go within and really do some soul searching on the situation, bro or sis. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. If there is a baby if there's not a baby involved, then that baby is your business. Trust your intuition about this baby, whether it be an actual child or not. If it's not the child, then the child is indicative of your business, your idea, right? Whatever is on ice, protect that, you know. I just want to pull more. I think this is, oh wow, this is overextending it now. Was that everything? So I thought a card flipped over. All right, now. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles again. Investments. He works hard for his money. You see, he's by himself. I mean, they're all kind of by them. Well, no, not actually. In this deck, some of these characters, yeah, because see, this King of Wands is with a group of people, right? So this person is by himself, but he's worked hard. I mean, this is the King of Pentacles, so this is about finances, tangible things, business. You CEO, independent contractor, entrepreneur, boss, right? I got some couple more cards for you. Also, too, 88 could be a significance. 66 could be a significance. 99 could be a significance. 55 could also be another significance. Look up those numbers. Because I don't know what the numbers for the 7 are. I'm still learning that. Well, actually, that looks like 15, 16, 17, 18, and then 20, 19? 18 and 19. But we have 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. We have 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Hangman, right? But then we have Father Sky, Father Sky is literally exactly, well, it's above judgment. It's literally the God card. So if you really want answers, if you really want to communicate, you better pray to God. Like I said, is that breathe, meditate, literally, you better pray. Pray to God about this decision, about these people, about these snakes. But this 10 right here, there's an ending here. But you don't want to be the one that's going to get betrayed. Because this also could be somebody about to backstab you. I can even show you, right? Oh, well, he don't got his back stabbed, but this is what the ten of Swords looks like. Is an armor stabbed with a bunch of swords. If you flip it over, though, there's someone watching this. That also could be them avoiding this. Like they're because they're half naked. I mean, they got pants on, but they ain't got no shirt on. So that could have been them in that situation that they managed to eclipse before it was too late. Oh shit! Like I told you, the sun and moon are here. Something needs to be eclipsed. Y'all could be connected. Whoever these groups are, y'all could be. And you have the star here too. Just saying, it's the stars here. And you have God here too. Just saying. I mean, God is here. It's like literally like calling me, nigga. Come talk to me. Right? Money talks, but Jesus walks. All right. So, Two of Cups, Two of Wands. You see the mass. You got people are hiding behind you, hiding things, right? They got a mask. They don't, right? Secrets. People are hiding in your group. What are they hiding? Five of Swords. Five of Swords is about defeat. It's also about humiliation. But this animal looks very famished. You see that? Like he hasn't eaten in a while. But that's that lack. Right? Something might get depleted from you. Whoever these mass individuals are. Oh, wow, look at that. Well, that's with the 55. Wow, so the 5 and 5. Lack mentality. Or the 5 of Pentacles was the lack mentality, but you see the 5 of Swords is here with this buffalo or boar. It's a cat or something, but it's some, an animal that's very famished. But this seems like they're very lacked. While this one is like a celebration or ceremony or a ritual. 5 of Pentacles is being left out in the cold, but in this deck, it's like a ceremony. 9 of Wands is about the wounded warrior. However, this individual looks like he's going to take action. Moment for Life is playing now by Nicki Minaj. So you have people hiding. The fact that they're trying to have you starving. Right? So then they can be celebrating. Or maybe they're going to be, right? Or this could be a ritual that they're having that's going to cause you to be in lack. But you're going to take action. Especially if this is your business. You make it about, especially if it's your business, you're going to take action and make it your business. Or if it's involved in your business, you're going to make it your business. I put it like that. And that's probably why, right? You've been on ice this entire time, but now that it seems like it's getting caught up in your business, you got to start taking action now. Yeah, whoever these employees are, I don't give a fuck. If they sleeping with you or not, you better cut them all off. It don't matter. If they don't have the best interest in the business, then you gotta cut them. You gotta cut. comedy special. Probably want to laugh. Probably, if you need a good laugh, I recommend Dave Chappelle while he's still up there, right? You know, they're doing their damnedest to cancel that man, even though he's only just speaking what's on his mind. You know, honesty is the best policy. I'm just pulling out what other cards. Alright, I'm done for that side. Writer or author. You could be a writer or an author. You're dealing with a writer or an author. That writer or author may be someone of great importance to you. If not, then whatever this situation is, you might become a writer or an author, whatever kind of business they was trying. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mob ties. I don't know if y'all can read cursive, but vitamins. Probably need to take your vitamins. Devil May Cry is a video game reference. Life partner. I see right through you. Oh wow, that's a Nicki Minaj song, right? That I still have a Moment for Life playing by Nicki Minaj, but it's from that same album though. Or right through me. Wake up before it's too late, right? And with that God card when that Father Sky card popped out, right? With this, wake up before it's too late. Yeah. Yeah. Because somebody's going to need some mercy soon. So, take action. Take action. Yes. Because you might end up being on your own. Oh, wow. Nine of Pentacles, too. You might be on your own. You might end up being on your own. Nine of Pentacles is literally that independent woman or man, but they're like on their own, doing their thing. Their finances is good though. They're living their best life. But the fact that you got the King of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles, that's like, yeah. Like you only might, like cutting these people off might have you by yourself, but you're still going to be king though of your business, right? Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Just have a different outlook on that. So go back into this pile because I'm done with these. Oh, actually, I just need these three. These can go. Money Talks and Jesus Walks. Black Sheep, wow, is playing now it's by the group, what is his name? Oh, Metric, right? But the version I have is from Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and it's covered by Brie Larson, who is Envy Adams in that movie. Oh, maybe that should have been a card that I put. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, right? Getting any final messages. Oh well. Alright. At the bottom of the deck, oh look at that. Well, the stripper is involved. I knew I had a stripper and a dancer here, so you definitely are dealing with a stripper. Let's see. Oh wow, what is this? Feminine energy. So somebody's working in their feminine energy who's bisexual. Well, now you have somebody who's bisexual and then they were curious but straight. Soul tribes. Oh, there we go. Teach me how to love. Politician. Ophiuchus. That's a zodiac sign. That's the latest zodiac sign. Excuse me, that they want us to pay attention to now. New beginnings. Yep, there we go. We can forget the past as long as you understand and learn the lessons to build a better future. Philosophers, as above, so below. Battle Royale. Ooh, shit. Let it go. Somebody's gonna have to get let go. But there's a battle. There's a battle here. Oh, wow. Right? But the philosophers, it's needing to take life, right? Learn life through your experiences, right? With this, if you can't do it, give up. But it says it is time for a new direction. You decide how you create your life, right? That's what philosophers do. As above, so below. As above, so below. You got to look at, what is going on right now. I remember it may not have been for this first pile, but one of the two decks right at the bottom, it said your ancestors ring, your ancestors are contacting you, downloads. So be mindful of those downloads that you get. And whenever you get that ringing in your ear, if you can potentially sit still for a moment to really kind of understand what it is that means to you in that given moment, on why that is even happening to you in that given moment. There's a message there, right? Also keep in mind, that is also a message. This situation, if we can forget the past as long as you understand and learn the lessons to build a better future. You can say that to somebody, right? However, with this new beginnings here, that's not saying this is not saying to start a new beginning with this person, right? That hurt you. That's you're gonna have to end. I need to look at those cards again. That you're all in your head about. The person that you're with, I guess, right? Or maybe this is what they might be saying to you. If you're all in your head about trying to have a new beginning with somebody, then they might say this to you. And if they don't, then maybe this is something you should be mindful of, right? This is something you should be in your head about. If you ever want somebody to forgive you, if you ever want somebody to take you back, if you really want a new beginning, right? It's all about, first of all, healing. You got to heal first and believe that things are going to work out. But you also have to learn from your past mistakes. If you don't learn, how can you really be a man or a woman? And it's crazy, wow, because the King of Pentacles was here too. So the King of Pentacles showed up in both decks. This could have been a connection. And the star is here as well. Oh, the star is there too. So, but again, healing, offering up something, new beginnings. Yeah, somebody's being sneaky. I remember that. Okay. Or maybe you're being sneaky about something, right? But you got to learn from your past mistakes, though. Learn from your past mistakes, philosophers. You could be an air sign, right? Or this is, with the new zodiac signs now, you check your chart though. This could be significance. Politician, if you're not dealing with a politician, then maybe this is very political, whatever your situation is, right? Teach me how to love, soul tribe. Somebody's bisexual and working in feminine energy. So I don't know if you know anything about a soul tribe, right? That's probably what it is. If you don't know, you need to, right? Because this person may be in a soul tribe. They may be in your soul tribe, and you need to learn how to love before you have this new beginning with them. you could be bisexual, right? Oh yeah, right. Because this was the side with the straight but curious. Maybe it is you got to be honest with yourself about being bisexual. Stop working in your feminine energy if you are a man. I'm not saying stop. You got to learn how to balance the two. You have to balance the masculine and feminine energies. And what that means is if you can't expect people, right, to just approach you. You have to take that initiative, especially when you are identifying as a man. Just saying. Uh, but we are at 120 now. Rock With You by Ashanti is playing. Alright, we're gonna put those to the side. Put these to the side. Alright, so with the star here, you got healing and manifestations. Figuring out your beliefs and getting off of ice. Blissful pleasures and sweet thoughts. So you have Sweet Pea and Pansy. I want to Paul. I want to Paul? Who's Paul? Are you talking to somebody named Paul? I want to pull one more card for each now, right? Because I know that was saying something. Did I accidentally? Yeah, I forgot to take that out. Right, but just to see what final message. Okay, we'll take that one. Cigar. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. What the fuck? Damn it, Sigmund. Freedom. Most people do not really want freedom because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of fucking responsibilities. It didn't say that, but I put that F word in there because I think that's important for both of you individuals, right? That sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, which means it does nothing for you but be a fucking cigar, right? You Mean the World to Me by Tony Braxton is playing now. A cigar is just a damn cigar. And a chair is just a chair. And a house is just a house. So what they're really trying to say is, right, it's just material. You can always get it again, right? Ain't nothing special about that cigar or whatever it is that you're smoking, right? Because it's a tangible thing. We still got King of Pentacles here. Is he still right? He's still showing up at the bottom of the deck. That's the thing. Don't be too caught up on the material world, especially when you want to have your own business. When you are your own boss, like, none of that shit means anything. You can always get another one. And if you really got it, or even if you don't got it, but you've lived a very abundant lifestyle, regardless if you had it or not, you just may have had an abundant lifestyle. So money don't mean shit to you. So a cigar may be just a cigar, just like fucking, a bag of chips is just. I need to be more specific. All right, so like these rings. These rings may look like they are worth something, but they're just rings. Anybody can get these rings. Ain't nothing special about these rings. If I got these rings, then in some way, shape, or form, you can get these rings. Is what. Oh, I've already shuffled. Oh, damn it. Because I already pulled a card out from this deck, and I mean to shuffle again. All right, so we have the Empress here, which is Jupiter. It says artistic inspiration and perseverance, creativity. Exactly. So again, a cigar is just a cigar because you are a manifester. artistic inspiration and perseverance, creativity, right? The magician is right because you are a manifester. Somebody is a healer, somebody is a manifester. Here's the Empress. What is it? What exactly? Oh shit! So a cigar is just a cigar. You can always get another cigar, right? But when it comes to an Empress or somebody that you look at as your star, right? Or rather this be a man or a woman, right? Whoever this Empress is, but this is basically saying that this tangible thing can be replaced by this tangible thing can't be replaced. I mean, people come and go, but it's very hard to come by somebody who's in this Empress status because the Empress and the Emperor are their own bosses. Keep that in mind. At the bottom of the deck, we have Hierophant, which is Poseidon. Connection to spirit. Life is magical. Didn't I say get in contact with God? That's probably why I end up having this shuffle, right? Wow. And it's the Hierophant out of all the things, right? The Hierophant is a traditional religious leader. He's the one he plays by the books, but he's the religious leader. He's the one that's connected through God because of scriptures and stuff like that. While the high priestess is connected through God through spirituality. But it don't really matter, right? You don't need to be a priest or a high priestess to connect with God. I mean, that's just the energy and the titles. But this is literally insinuating to connect with spirit. Life is magical. I'm like, what am I else am I supposed to be pulling? Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins is playing. That's from the Top Gun soundtrack. Also, this album, the music that I'm playing from is a playlist that I have called the Phuck Radio. It's an eclectic playlist that I have collected music over, my lifetime. We have Gerbera Daisy, purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. So be aware, take action, be creative. Cut people out. I feel like I say that a lot. Cut off people, places, and things that no longer serve you. In this case, it's the people that you keep company. I don't know what kind of business that y'all are running. Well, in one case, somebody has an adult business. In another case, somebody has apparently a bunch of dancers. So it goes hand in hand. Yeah. Learn what assets and liabilities are. But I feel like y'all would know this stuff, right? Especially if y'all own these businesses. Well, I mean, I can't sit there and judge, right? However, though, right? I guess we can recap all the cards that I pulled out and then we can end it. Because this is just for the collective. This is everything that I pulled out. So I'm just going to go through it. As above, so below. So communicate with God. Communicate with your higher self. That as above, so below is as above. Whatever is going on in the 5D is going to be slowly trickling down into the 3D. You just got to pay attention to those ringings, right? To those downloads so you can act accordingly to what the fuck is going on for real. Right? Philosophers. So you can have a more experienced life, right? For new beginnings. Bisexual. Teach me how to love. You could teach, right? To have a new beginning in life. To teach maybe bisexuals how to love. Or maybe teach people how to love to become bisexuals, right? Who've been curious. Right? Who's been straight and curious. Because even that, like you saying that because being straight and curious is literally being on the down low. but it's not really admitting that you have an attraction to the same sex. That's all that is. Well, it's with the straight but curious. It's like admitting it a little bit because you're telling people you're curious. So it's not like you're telling people, well, I'm straight but curious. It's like a contradiction of itself. So you be able to teach people how to love more, and so they won't be confused and conflicted and stuff like that, because you have a soul tribe now. Politicians, it could be political. Ophiuchus, we can learn from the past as long as you understand and learn lessons that to build a better future, right? We need adults here. TLC, I need some TLC. Soulmates. Check up. It's about that time. If you miss them. Excuse me. If I really did black magic, I'd be a billionaire, not wasting it on you. That's a badge on. Physical abuse. I'm straight but curious. Adult businesses. Save your money. Social media. Judge. So a judge could be involved. A judge could be watching. This could help, right? Well, I mean, it could help. I'm not going to doubt that. These videos are to help individuals. For a court though, hey, why not? Especially if you don't know me and there's a stranger out here, but having things that correlate to the things that are going on in your life. Yeah, that's pretty deep that a judge needs to be involved. Not saying that I'm a stalker or anything, but if it's evidence to help with your case, then by all means, But you can't run what's fated. Shapeshifters, right? If no matter how much they try to shape and shift and rearrange and alter their looks, their profiles, or even their records, right? There ain't no escaping whatever fate that they set themselves up for, because you are magic, right? And now there's a lesson learned in dealing with people who are magic versus people who do black magic. Exactly. Dr. Frankenstein's creature, right? That sounds, somebody's literally about to be on the operating table. Oh, wow, right? So this could be a significance, right? There was a reading that I was watching, and they were stating how there was a karmic that might end up getting hurt, getting surgery or something like that. They're going to put themselves in the hospital, essentially. Well, actually, they specifically said the loony bin, right? Because of their actions that they were doing. Is either going to get themselves in a loony bin or get themselves hurt or end up killing themselves. But in this situation, right, they might end up, right? So this could be some bad BBL done, right? Now they looking like Frankenstein's creature. Whoever been verbally abusive, right? Now they looking like Frankenstein's creature, and they verbally abusing people. Look, here we go. It was the bottom bitch, the butt buddy. There we go. Getting them BBLs, and now look at you looking like a damn creature. But they obsess, and they need to take a hint that this dancer is a boss, and then they need to breathe and meditate and call to God or something like that. Take their vitamins. Mob ties you could be connected with the mob ties, right? Whoever that dancer is, they could have, they could be in a mob, right? I'm not saying that they are in the mob, but they probably got family that watches over them. So feminine energy. It could be their mamas, right? Feminine energy in a mob. I mean, let it go. Battle Royale, yeah, definitely. There's mob ties, Battle Royale. There's something going on behind the scenes, right? So if the mob ties is here with the Battle Royale, have mercy. Exactly. I'm just going to keep reading. Wake up before it's too late. right? Somebody needs to wake up before it's too late. I don't know what that too late is, but they need to wake up and take action. Both of y'all, right? Somebody needs to get off of ice, and somebody needs to start to believe more or have faith. So now somebody needs to, yes, have faith and take action. That's all I gotta say. I see right through you. Clear sentence, clear sentience. I see right through you. You see right through all the bullshit, all the lies. Because that's your life partner. Devil May Cry has something to do with brothers. Something to do with brothers. And at the bottom of the decks, we have Stripper. Stripper is involved, and Arthur, and a writer. Like I said, somebody's going to have a story to write. But hopefully this helped, right? If you liked it, or if this resonated with you, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Follow. Make sure you, not make sure. Well, make sure you follow, right? Or at least share. Those are the only two things I really care about. If I'm asking from you, whoever is watching this, is either to share it or subscribe or like. Those are the main things. It's like one of the three I'm really asking for is either like, share, or subscribe. And if you're on my Twitch, thank you guys for watching. Please be mindful of your situation in these stories. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to write me on my Twitter. Right? I'm still trying to figure out a better way for y'all to get in contact with me without me thinking that it's spam. But I feel like contact me on my Twitter at the Sacred Black Sheep. That's BLK, not BLACK. And check me out on social platforms. Facebook, not Facebook. I think I have a Facebook. Why am I so stuttery today? It's not like Mercury is retrograding. Yeah, just make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I have Sacred Black Sheep. That's BLACK. Then I have Demont, the Deviant Artist. That's periods in between the spaces. And then I have Phuck You, period, TV. That's like 3 Instagram handles right there that I need to work on. And then my Twitter is Sacred Black Sheep. But thank you guys for watching. Y'all take care, and I'll see you guys in another video.